Yu-Gi-Oh players and fans, what if I told you that normal monsters can actually be good? Well, one can hope and dream, right? But seriously, the other day I was going through my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I just find it so fascinating that you can come up with all these really cool combos and ideas from the most unlikely of places. Of course, there are tons of people out there who may have already come up with these ideas, but still, I am more than happy to provide with the knowledge that I have when it comes to this game. Whether you are just getting into Yu Gi Oh! Or if you are a longtime player and you just need a refresher, any information and knowledge like that, I'm more than happy to provide. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, then be sure to like the video, and if you haven't so already, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you stay updated on my latest Yu-Gi-Oh videos. With that being said, here is the first combo that I'm going to show you off today. The combo is going to come from actually both combos are going to come from a World Chalice slash normal monster deck. So I'm going to normal summon the Agent of Creation Venus, and I'm going to bring out my Shine Balls. You're going to have to pay 1,500 life points for this, but I have heard a lot of people say that life points is just like an expendable resource in order to get to the cards that you really want. So I'm going to send the Shine Ball away for Link Spider, and I'm going to send a second Shine Ball away for Imduke the World Chalice Dragon. This is good, especially since if you happen to have a World Chalice monster ready to go in your hand, then you can actually normal summon it. The monster that you want to go for when it comes to Imduke would usually be Lee the World Chalice Fairy, so that way you can search for another World Chalice, so that way after this is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it right away. I'm going to send these 4 cards away. Excuse me. So that way I can make Apollousa. How about that? A 4-material Apollousa right there. And it only took 1 card. Is that crazy? So now I'm going to activate Tri-White. And I'm going to bring back the balls. I don't like making that pun. I really don't. It just happens to be right there. So now I'm going to send these materials away. I know it's kind of pretty cringe seeing that I have to use up a lot of extra deck monsters just so that way I can get to Verte and Anaconda, but it is what it is, as you would say. So now I'm going to send these 2 away so that way I can make Verte and Anaconda right there. So I'm going to send Fusion Destiny with Verte and Anaconda, and when this effect goes through, I can go ahead and use the effect of Fusion Destiny that was sent with Verte Anaconda. Now I'm going to use Celestial and Dasher as materials, so that way I can bring out Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix Enforcer. Just as long as you keep popping this card, you can activate its effect from the graveyard to special summon it back, and you'll be able to activate it again during the next turn. Is that crazy? So along with DPE, you also have a 4-material Apollousa for monster negates. So that was the board that you can make with just 2 cards. But what happens if you add Painful Decision to the mix? Get ready for this. So let's see here. First thing, I'm going to just activate a Painful Decision right away. So now I'm going to go ahead and send... what do I want to send? I'm going to go ahead and send Galaxy Serpent. Along with sending a monster to the graveyard, you're going to be able to add another copy of that same monster to your hand. So now we're going to do what we have done before. Normal summon the Venus, bring out the Shine Balls right there. Now I'm going to send that away to make Link Spider. Now I'm going to use Link Spider's effect to special summon the Galaxy Serpent. Yeah, the 2 effect monsters, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and send these 2 away to bring out Christian Halka-Fibrax. Now, Halka-Fibrax's effect is going to let me special summon a tuner. Actually, it's going to be my 3rd copy of Galaxy Serpent. So now we have two monsters with different names. So I'm going to send those two away for Artifact Dagda. Now, since we have Dagda on the field, we're going to go ahead and activate Tri-White. So we're going to target any 3 level 2 or lower normal monsters in our graveyard to special summon them. But we're also going to chain link to Dagda's effect, which lets us set an artifact Scythe from the deck. So now we are going to bring back all 3 of the normal monsters. Well, actually, like I said, any 3 normal monsters will do. We're going to bring out Link Spider, and we're going to go ahead and bring out Apollousa using these 4 monsters right here. Yeah, we're just going to count the Dagda for 1 material instead of 2. So we have a 4 material Apollousa right here. And now we're going to use Verte and Dagda's effect. Oh, messy, messy, messy. Verte and Dagda's effect, of course, pay 2,000, send a Fusion Destiny, and if that resolves, send both Celestial and Dasher to the graveyard to make DPE. So, during your opponent's turn, you'll be able to banish the Christian Halka Fibrax right here, so that way you can bring out your TG Wonder Magician. And TG Wonder Magician's effect is going to let me pop a spell or trap on the field. In this case, I'm going to go for Artifact Scythe. Now, Scythe's effect is going to let me special summon it back from the graveyard. And now your opponent is locked out from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. So, we have on our board a 4 material Apollousa. We have an extra deck lock for 1 turn with Scythe. And we have Destroy Phoenix Enforcer that we can pop cards on the field every single turn. What? So instead of just calling it normal monster, world chalice, monster mash, whatever you want to call it, I decided to just stick with normal world chalice because I couldn't stick with either type of card. So here we go. 3 copies to lead the World Chalice Fairy. This is here because I want to search for my World Chalice monsters, obviously. This is 100. This is under 100 attacks. So I'm thinking that maybe if I include Salamangreat Almirage, then just in case this Lee gets negated and I'm not able to search for a card, at least I can send it away for Salamangreat Almirage, and I can try and continue my combos from there if I happen to have World Legacy Succession in my hand as well. I also run 3 copies of World Chalice Guard Dragon. That's mainly here so that way I can banish banish it from the graveyard, so I can special summon back my normal monsters. And as you guys already saw in the combo video, 3 copies of the Agent of Creation Venus. This is basically a combo starter that really gets the deck going, and I like it so much. Another combo starter that I came up with is 3 copies of Rescue Rabbit. I'm not so sure if I want to end up keep this in the deck. Maybe I'll take it out just so that way I can include some disruption cards like Hand Traps or maybe Torrential Tribute to substitute this, so that way I could disrupt my opponent if I wanted to. Then 3 copies of Dragonet. This is here so that way it's basically a 1-card Haka Fibrax if I wanted to do that. But yeah, this is mainly here so that way I can bring out any normal monster, any level 2 or lower normal monster, in fact, from my hand or my deck. And we have the bricks, as you would call them, Destiny Hero Celestial, Dasher, and Artifact Scythe. But these are essential, so that way you can go into DPE as well as the Artifact Scythe lock. I am running quite a limited lineup of normal monsters because I figured that these are the only normal monsters that I really need. So 3 copies of Crowned by the World Chalice. It's a level 2, so that way it's a good target for a Tri-White. Mystical Shine Ball, of course, another Tri-White target. And the final normal monster I'm including is Galaxy Serpent. All these cards you see here are level 2 monsters, so they are good targets for Tri-White. And Tri-White has absolutely no once per turn whatsoever. So I just felt that these are the only cards that I really need. And now for the spells, I run 3 copies of Unexpected Dive. A good combo starter, especially if you don't want to use your normal summon right away. That's what it's there for. As I said before, 3 copies of Tri-White. This is a really cool normal monster support card. Basically, soul charge for normal monsters. And then afterwards, 3 copies of World Legacy Succession. Since we're going to be dealing a whole lot with links, then I figured I could just include this card in the lineup in my deck profile as well. 3 copies of Painful Decision. This is a good setup for your tri-white plays. And so that way you can get a normal monster into your hand, so that way you can go into Link Spider or Imduke right away. And last but not least, 1 copy of Fusion Destiny for the DPE engine. This is just my first build when it comes to normal World Chalice. When it comes to a normal World Chalice deck. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments what improvements I should make. Then 3 copies of Link Spider, obviously. And I only have 2 copies of Imduke the World Chalice World Chalice Dragon, but I feel like that this is enough. Then 1 copy of Verte and Dagda for DPE. Crystal and Helga Fibrax to extend my plays. Artifact Dagda for the Scythe lock. 1 copy of Boral Sword Dragon for OTKs, and Apollousa for monster negates. Excuse me, let me get this over here. And yeah, I also have Paleozoic and Nomolocaris. This is just a filler. I actually want to try and get Armored Kappa, or there's this rank 2 Gachi Xyz monster that I could include instead. My point is, I want to get this on the field so that way I can crash it to my monsters. But Armored Kappa and Gachi have these special abilities where they can't be destroyed by battle. So that way you can go into your main phase 2 to upgrade into Downward Magician, and then your AA Zeus. I really want to get around to getting an ultimate rare version of this card. I think it will look really, really cool. And last but not least, for the extra deck, 1 copy of TG Wonder Magician, and of course, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. So that's the quick deck profile, everybody. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and leave suggestions and tips for how I should improve this deck. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you stay updated on my latest Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you all have a majestic day.